to the Zama Pulse. I'm Specialist Claren Koffold. Following up on last week's lead story, Camp Zama's Provost Marshal's Office, or PMO, is diligently working with Japanese authorities on the case of George Gucci, suspected of fraud and identity theft across 4 military installations here in Japan.
We are getting updates, but the main thing is the flyer that we put out on the classifieds, just to warn people. So if you guys do, if someone does see the individual, match the description from the pictures, don't approach them, just call the PMO, and we'll just provide you with further guidance.
Authorities are still encouraging possible victims of Gucci to come forward.
If you feel like Mr. Gucci's approached you and got your money and you're ashamed to come forward with it, I'd say don't be ashamed. Without your help, we can't find this guy. So far, we have quite a few victims who came forward. A few of them didn't want to, but after talking to them, they've given us information that he got from them. So anything you can give us will help in this case of finding Mr. Gucci.
Mr. Jenkins also has these tips to help people avoid becoming victims of fraud and identity theft in the future.
So if you feel like you're being, somebody's trying to offer you something that's really cheap and you know it's normally not that cheap, and you feel like it's a scam, you should probably look into a little more. Call the airlines, make sure the tickets are real. If they're not around that same price and you feel like you're being scammed again, you can come to the desk. You can call us 263-3002, 24 hours a day. Get in touch with the investigators. We can always start opening a case and check into it for you.
You can count on the Pulse to keep you up to date as this story unfolds. Over the weekend, soldiers and civilians here at Camp Zama shared the 4th of July with their Japanese friends, opening up the base so that our host nation could get a taste of just what all the fuss is about. People came together over food and song, enjoying the most of American holidays, celebrating freedom, a notion that knows no borders.
I'm a proud military American, so yeah, this commemorates our 240th Day of Independence. So I'm pleased to be a part of it. I'm glad I'm here in Japan and that we can actually share it with our Japanese neighbors and counterparts, and that they can get the experience as well. We have a proud history, and of course the people of Japan have a proud history as well. And so we can combine the two and share our customs and courtesies is a great moment. It's a great event, and I'm glad I can be a part of it.
This was the first time in 14 years that Camp Zama allowed Japanese civilians to celebrate Independence Day on base with them. And if this year's response was any indication, it looks to be something that folks can count on for years to come. And now here's this week's community calendar. Inside this room is one of the most bloody good times a soldier could ask for in their career. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Combatives.
Combatives is a tactical hand-to-hand scenario training for soldiers that have little to no experience to learn how to defend themselves, most importantly their battle buddies to their left and right.
It's a class that attracts soldiers near and far.
I enjoy doing this. As you can see, I'm sweaty, I love it. Helps me lose weight. But it's a great program. I've been doing it since I've come in the Army 8 years ago. And I think everyone should do it. It's awesome. I love the program. I love teaching soldiers the program. I'm also infantry, so it helps with combat and stuff like that. So it's just a wonderful, great program.
This training is not only tactically advantageous, but a real confidence booster as well.
This program, Combatives in general, is an empowerment program. So it gives females the opportunity to find their own inner strength and confidence and to be able to relay that out to defend themselves and survive in an aggressive situation or a violent situation.
And those who've taken the course have no qualms recommending it to others.
Don't be scared. It's not a hard program. It's not there to hurt you. It's there to help you.
Reporting for U.S. Army Garrison Japan, I'm Charlie Mabe.
And that wraps it up for this week's Zama Pulse. I'm Specialist Claren Koffold. See you next week.